the mindset shift. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first step in improving your English fluency. Today, we will talk about something very important: your mindset. Your mindset is how you think about yourself and your abilities. To improve your English, you must change how you think. You need to see yourself as a confident speaker. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds nice, but it's easy for you to say. I understand. We all feel nervous sometimes. But here's the truth. Every fluent speaker, every person who speaks English well, was once in the same place you are right now. They also struggled to find their voice and felt unsure of themselves. Let's take a moment to lighten the mood. Here's a joke for you. Why did the grammar book look sad? Because it had too many problems. But don't worry, you won't be like that grammar book. You are going to overcome your problems, one word at a time. Now, let's get serious. To improve your fluency, you need to start visualizing your success. What does this mean? It means you should picture yourself speaking English well. Imagine yourself in different situations. Picture yourself having a fun conversation with friends. Imagine laughing and sharing ideas. This mental picture will help you stay positive and motivated. Every time you practice your English, remind yourself that you are not just learning words. You are building confidence. Think about it. Every time you try to speak, you are becoming a better version of yourself. You are learning to express your thoughts and feelings. When you visualize your success, you are setting the stage for your language learning journey. You are telling your brain, I can do this. And believe me, your brain will listen. Now let's talk about how to make this mindset shift happen. First, start your day with positive affirmations. What is an affirmation? An affirmation is a positive statement you tell yourself. For example, say, I am a good English speaker. Say it out loud. Say it in front of a mirror. This will help you believe it. Next, surround yourself with positive people. Find friends or family members who support you. Share your goals with them. Tell them you want to improve your English. Their encouragement will help you stay motivated. Another way to build a positive mindset is to celebrate small victories. Did you learn 5 new words today? Great. Celebrate that. Did you have a short conversation in English? Awesome. Give yourself a pat on the back. Every small step counts. Remember, this journey is not a race. It's okay to take your time. The most important thing is to keep moving forward. Each time you practice, you are one step closer to your goal. As we move to the next section, keep this in mind. Your mindset is powerful. With the right mindset, you can achieve anything. So, let's take this positive energy into the next part of our journey. Daily practice routine. Hello again, everyone. Now let's talk about something very important: your daily practice routine. Having a routine is key to improving your English. What does consistency is key mean? It means that if you practice every day, you will get better and better. So how can you start? Begin small. Commit to practicing for just 20 minutes each day. You might be thinking, can I really improve in just 20 minutes? Trust me, you will be amazed at the progress you can make. Now, you might be wondering, what should I actually do during these 20 minutes? Well, here's where it gets interesting. There are many fun and effective ways to practice English. First, let's talk about apps. Use apps like Duolingo or Babbel for structured lessons. These apps are designed to help you learn step by step. They have different levels, so you can start where you feel comfortable. For example, Duolingo uses games and quizzes to teach you vocabulary and grammar. You can practice anytime, anywhere, on your phone, while waiting in line, or during your lunch break. It makes learning feel fun. But don't stop there. While using these apps, you should also incorporate speaking exercises. Speaking is very important for fluency. You can record yourself reading a passage or even describing your day. Yes, I know this might sound a little strange at first. You might feel awkward talking to yourself, but that's okay. It's a great way to practice. When you listen back, you can hear your pronunciation and see where you can improve. This is where the real growth happens. Let's break down what you can do during those 20 minutes. Here's a simple plan. Start with a warm-up. This can be listening to a short podcast or a song in English. Try to pick out words or phrases that you recognize. This gets your brain in the right mood for learning. Next, spend about 10 minutes on vocabulary. You can use your app for this, or try flashcards. Write down new words you learn. Look at them, say them out loud, and try to use them in sentences. Finally, use the last 5 minutes for speaking practice. Pick a topic you enjoy. It could be your favorite hobby, a movie you saw, or even your plans for the weekend. Talk about it out loud. If you feel shy, just speak to yourself in front of a mirror. It helps you get comfortable. Now, let's talk about making your practice more interesting. You can combine different activities. For example, if you love cooking, try following an English recipe while speaking out loud. This way, you are practicing English and cooking at the same time. Another fun idea is to watch short videos in English. You can watch a cooking video, a travel vlog, or anything that interests you. After watching, try to explain what you saw in your own words. This helps you think in English and improves your speaking skills. Remember, it's all about making learning enjoyable. If you find activities that you love, you will look forward to practicing every day. Let's also talk about setting goals for your daily practice. Goals give you something to aim for. Maybe you want to learn 10 new words each week, or have a 5-minute conversation in English by the end of the week. Write down your goals and track your progress. Every time you reach a goal, celebrate it. This will motivate you to keep going. In summary, make a daily practice routine that works for you. Start with 20 minutes, use apps like Duolingo or Babbel, and include speaking exercises. Combine different activities, watch videos, and set goals. Let's keep the momentum going as we move to the next part of our journey. Remember, practice makes perfect, and you are doing great, engaging with native speakers. Hello again. Now, let's talk about something exciting, engaging with native speakers. You might be thinking, that sounds scary. But guess what? Talking to native speakers is one of the fastest ways to improve your English fluency. It's true. Why is it so effective? When you talk to native speakers, you hear real English. You learn how people really talk. You get to practice your speaking and listening skills in a natural way. So, let's break down how to do this without feeling overwhelmed. Quick question for you. Who here has ever had a conversation that went completely off the rails? You know those moments when you say something and everyone just stares at you? Share your funny stories in the comments. I'd love to hear them. But seriously, how do you find those conversations? Now let's discuss some great ways to engage with native speakers. One of the best ways is to join local meetups. What is a meetup? It's a gathering of people who share the same interests. For example, If you like cooking, you can find a cooking meetup. If you enjoy hiking, look for a hiking group. These meetups are often informal, and you will meet people who want to chat and share experiences. Another option is to join language exchange groups. In these groups, people come together to practice different languages. You can find groups at local community centers, libraries, or online. Here's how it works. You can teach someone your language, and they will teach you English. This way, you both benefit. And it's a fun way to meet new friends. If you prefer to practice from home, there are online platforms you can use. Apps like Tandem and HelloTalk connect you with native speakers around the world. You can chat by text, voice, or even video calls. These apps are designed to help you practice languages. Plus, you can find people who share your interests. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a language. In fact, mistakes are your best teachers. When you make a mistake, it's an opportunity to learn. So don't be afraid. Go out there and chat like nobody's watching. Let's talk about some tips to make your conversations easier. First, prepare some topics to discuss. Think about what you enjoy talking about. It could be your favorite movies, books, or hobbies. Write down a few questions to ask your conversation partner. This helps you feel more confident. Here are some examples of questions you can ask. What do you like to do in your free time? Have you seen any good movies lately? What is your favorite food? These questions will help start the conversation and keep it flowing. Another tip is to listen actively. This means really paying attention to what the other person is saying. Nod your head, smile, and ask follow-up questions. This shows you are interested and engaged. If you don't understand something, don't hesitate to ask for clarification. You can say, "Can you please repeat that?" Or, "What do you mean by that?" Most people will be happy to help you understand. Now, let's talk about how to handle difficult situations. Sometimes you might feel nervous or shy during a conversation. That's completely normal. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that you are learning. If you make a mistake, just laugh it off. Humor is a great way to break the ice. Here's a funny thought. Imagine if everyone spoke perfectly all the time. How boring would that be? Making mistakes adds color to our conversations. So, embrace them. Finally, after each conversation, take some time to reflect. Think about what went well and what you could improve. This self-reflection helps you grow and become a better speaker. In summary, engaging with native speakers is essential for improving your English. Join local meetups, language exchange groups, or use online platforms like Tandem and HelloTalk. Remember to prepare topics, listen actively, and embrace your mistakes. You are doing great, and I can't wait to see how you apply these tips. Let's move on to the next part of our journey together. Incorporating English into daily life. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Now, let's talk about something fun and important. Incorporating English into your daily life. This means finding ways to use English in everything you do. It's all about creating an immersive environment. What is an immersive environment? It's when you surround yourself with the language so that you are always learning, even when you are not studying directly. But here's the twist. What if I told you that simple habits could revolutionize your learning experience? Sounds interesting, right? Let's dive in. One of the easiest ways to start is by changing the language on your phone. Yes, you heard that right. Change your phone's language to English. This way, You will see English every day. You will learn new words as you use your phone. Every time you receive a message, look at the words. When you open apps, read the instructions in English. At first, it might feel a little strange, but very quickly, you will start to understand and get used to it. Next, let's talk about watching TV shows and movies. Watching your favorite shows is a fun way to practice English. Start by watching with subtitles. This means you will see the words while you watch. It helps you connect what you hear with what you read. Once you feel comfortable, try watching without subtitles. This helps you focus on listening. You'll hear the pronunciation and the way people speak naturally. You'll also pick up slang. What is slang? Slang is informal language that people use in everyday conversations. It's important to learn slang because it helps you sound more like a native speaker. Now let's talk about cooking. Cooking is another great way to practice English. Try using English recipes. You can find many recipes online. Choose one that looks delicious and follow the instructions in English. As you cook, read the ingredients and steps aloud. This will help you practice your pronunciation. You'll not only learn the language, but you'll also become a master chef. Talk about a win-win. Plus, you can share your cooking adventures with your friends and family, which gives you more practice. Let's not forget about reading. Reading is an excellent way to improve your vocabulary. Choose books, articles, or blogs in English. Start with something simple, like children's books or short stories. They often have easy language and fun illustrations. As you read, underline or highlight new words. Look up their meanings and try to use them in your conversations. The more you read, the better your English will become. Now, how about music? Listening to music in English is also very helpful. Choose songs that you love. Listen to the lyrics and try to understand what they mean. You can find the lyrics online and read along while you listen. Singing along is a fantastic way to practice pronunciation. It might feel silly, but it's a lot of fun. You'll learn new words and phrases without even realizing it. Let's discuss another simple habit: journaling. Keeping a journal in English is a great way to practice writing. You don't need to write a lot. Just write a few sentences about your day. What did you do? How did you feel? This helps you practice sentence structure and vocabulary. Plus, you can look back and see your progress over time. It's a wonderful way to reflect on your journey. Now, let's talk about social media. Social media is everywhere, and it can be a useful tool for learning English. Follow English-speaking accounts on platforms like Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. This allows you to see English in action every day. You can also join groups or forums related to your interests. Engage in conversations with other members. This way, you practice writing and reading in a relaxed environment. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How do I keep all of this organized? It's simple. Make a plan. Decide how much time you want to spend on each activity every day. For example, you can spend 10 minutes reading, 10 minutes watching a show, and 10 minutes cooking or listening to music. Remember, the key is consistency. Try to do something in English every day. Little by little, these small habits will add up. You will see improvement in your fluency without even realizing it. To sum it up, integrating English into your daily life can be easy and fun. Change your phone's language, watch shows with subtitles, cook using English recipes, read, listen to music, journal, and engage on social media. You are doing great, and I hope you feel excited to try these new habits. Let's move on to the next part of our journey together. Setting achievable goals. Welcome back, everyone. Now, let's talk about something very important. Setting achievable goals. Having clear and realistic targets is crucial on your journey to fluency. Goals help you stay focused and motivated. But what happens when you hit a plateau? You know, that moment when you feel like you're not making any progress? Don't worry. I'll share some insider tips in a moment that will help you get through those tough times. First, let's discuss how to set your goals using the SMART criteria. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break that down into easy steps. Your goal should be clear and specific. Instead of saying, "I want to learn English," say, "I want to learn 10 new words every day." This gives you a clear target to aim for. Make sure you can measure your progress. For example, if your goal is to have a conversation in English, decide how long the conversation will be. You can say, "I want to have a 5-minute conversation every week." This way, you can easily see if you did it or not. Your goals should be realistic. If you are just starting, don't aim to read an entire novel in a week. Instead, set a goal to read 1 chapter or a few pages. This makes it easier to succeed. Your goals should matter to you. Think about why you want to learn English. Do you want to travel? Get a job? Connect with friends? Make sure your goals help you reach those larger dreams. Set a deadline for your goals. Instead of saying, "I want to learn English someday," say, "I want to learn 50 new words by the end of this month." This gives you a clear time frame to work with. Let's look at some examples of SMART goals. I will learn 10 new words every day for the next month. I will have a 5-minute conversation in English every week for the next month. I will read 1 chapter of an English book each week for the next 3 weeks. Now, once you set your goals, it's important to celebrate your achievements. No matter how small they seem, every step counts. Did you learn your 10 new words today? Great job! Did you finish a chapter of a book? That's amazing. Celebrate your success because it motivates you to keep going. You might be asking, "What should I do if I hit a plateau?" That's a common experience. Here are some tips to help you move past it. Look at your goals. Are they still relevant? If you find them too easy or too hard, adjust them. It's okay to change your goals based on your progress. Sometimes doing the same things can become boring. Try different activities. If you usually read, try watching a movie in English. If you love music, learn the lyrics to a new song. Changing your routine can refresh your learning. Talk to friends or teachers about your progress. They can give you valuable feedback and suggestions. They might see things you don't and can help you improve. Remember to stay positive. Learning a language takes time. It's normal to have ups and downs. Celebrate your efforts and remind yourself why you started this journey. To sum it up, setting achievable goals is an essential part of your English learning journey. Use the SMART criteria to create clear targets. Celebrate every achievement, no matter how small. And remember, hitting a plateau is normal. With the right strategies, you can move forward. You're doing fantastic, and I'm proud of your efforts. Let's move on to the next part of our journey together. The power of listening. Hello again, everyone. Let's dive into an important topic. the power of listening. This skill is often overlooked, but it is vital for your fluency in English. Many people focus on speaking and writing, but listening is just as important. Why is listening so powerful? When you listen, you learn how the language sounds. You understand how words are pronounced and how sentences are formed. Listening helps you become a better speaker. So, let's explore how to use this skill to improve your English. Quick question. Have you ever tried to follow a conversation in English and felt like you were trying to catch smoke with your bare hands? You know, it just slips away. You're not alone. Many learners feel this way, especially when they hear fast speech or slang. But don't worry, we can make this easier together. One of the best ways to improve your listening skills is to listen to podcasts. Podcasts are audio shows you can listen to on many topics. There are podcasts for learning English specifically, where people speak slowly and clearly. They cover fun topics like culture, travel, or even cooking. For example, you can find podcasts that focus on daily conversations. This helps you hear real-life English. The speakers often use common phrases and expressions, which will help you sound more natural when you speak. Another great option is audiobooks. Audiobooks are recordings of books being read aloud. You can listen to them while you walk, cook, or do chores. Choose stories that you love or topics you find interesting. As you listen, try to follow along with the text if you have the book. This helps you connect what you hear with the written words. Now let's not forget about music. Listening to music in English is a fun way to practice. Choose songs you enjoy and listen closely to the lyrics. You can find the lyrics online and read along as you listen. This helps you understand the meaning behind the words. Singing along is a fantastic way to practice your pronunciation. Don't be shy. Sing like nobody's listening. It's a great way to learn new vocabulary and improve your accent without feeling pressure. Now, here's a cool technique. Mimic what you hear. This means repeating phrases and trying to match the way the speaker sounds. You can find short clips from movies or podcasts. Play a sentence, pause, and try to say it the same way. Focus on the intonation, the rise and fall of the voice. Mimicking helps you improve your accent and makes your speech sound more fluent. It's like training your mouth and ears to work together. You will notice how your pronunciation improves over time. Let's talk about how often you should listen. Try to listen to English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. You can create a listening routine. For example, listen to a podcast in the morning while you prepare for your day. In the afternoon, you can enjoy some music or an audiobook. The key is to make listening a regular part of your life. Over time, you will notice that you understand more and more. If you encounter difficult phrases or words, don't be discouraged. It's normal. Write them down and look them up later. Repeated exposure helps you remember these new words. Also, try to listen to different accents. English is spoken in many countries, and each region has its own accent. Listen to speakers from the UK, Australia, Canada, and the USA. This will help you get used to various pronunciations and styles of speaking. Now let's discuss the importance of active listening. What does this mean? Active listening is when you focus completely on what you are hearing. This means no distractions. Turn off your phone notifications. Find a quiet place and really concentrate on the audio. You can ask yourself questions as you listen. What is the main idea? What are the details? What new words did I hear? This helps you engage more deeply with the material and improves your understanding. In summary, the power of listening is essential for improving your English fluency. Listen to podcasts, audiobooks, and music every day. Mimic what you hear to improve your accent and pronunciation. Create a listening routine and practice active listening to get the most out of your practice. You are doing an amazing job, and I can't wait to see how you incorporate these listening tips. Let's move on to the next part of our journey together. Overcoming fear of mistakes. Hello, everyone. We are back. Finally, let's tackle a big topic, the fear of mistakes. This fear is perhaps the biggest barrier to fluency in English. Many people worry about making mistakes when they speak or write. This worry can hold you back from practicing and learning. Pause for a cliffhanger. But what if I told you that embracing your mistakes could actually speed up your learning process? Sounds counterintuitive, right? You might think, how can making mistakes help me learn? Well, let's explore that idea together. First, let's understand why we fear mistakes. Many of us fear looking silly or not being understood. We think, what will people think if I say something wrong? But here's the truth. Everyone makes mistakes. Even native speakers make mistakes all the time. It's part of learning and growing. Every mistake is actually an opportunity to learn something new. When you make a mistake, you can find out what went wrong and how to fix it. For example, if you say a word incorrectly, you can learn the correct pronunciation. If you use the wrong grammar, you can learn the right way. Each mistake helps you improve your skills. Now, let's talk about sharing your experiences with others. You might be surprised to find out that many people have been in the same boat. When you share your mistakes, you connect with others. Likely have similar stories to tell. Think about it. When you hear someone else's mistake, do you judge them? No. You probably laugh and think, that's funny, or I've done that too. Sharing your experiences creates a supportive community where everyone feels safe to learn and grow. Surround yourself with supportive peers. Join language groups, clubs, or online forums where everyone is learning together. When you are with people who encourage you, it makes a big difference. You can practice speaking without fear of judgment. This is important for building confidence. Let's explore some strategies for overcoming the fear of mistakes. Start by changing how you think about mistakes. Instead of seeing them as failures, see them as stepping stones to success. Remind yourself that every fluent speaker was once a beginner. They all made mistakes too. Find safe spaces where you can practice without pressure. This could be a language exchange group or a friendly online chat. You can practice speaking or writing and make mistakes without worrying about being judged. Yes, celebrate your mistakes. When you make a mistake, instead of feeling bad, say, "Great, I learned something new." This positive attitude helps you feel more comfortable taking risks. Consider keeping a journal where you write down your mistakes and what you learned from them. This way, you can track your progress and see how far you have come. When you look back, you'll see that every mistake helped you improve. Don't take yourself too seriously. If you make a mistake, laugh about it. Humor helps you relax and makes learning more enjoyable. Remember that everyone has funny stories about their language learning experiences. Now, let's think about the next time you feel scared to speak. Remember these tips. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself that mistakes are part of the process. Speak slowly and clearly. It's okay to take your time. When you shift your focus from fear to learning, you will feel more confident. The more you practice speaking, the easier it will become. In summary, overcoming the fear of mistakes is essential for your English fluency. Remember that every mistake is an opportunity to learn. Share your experiences with others to connect and support each other. Surround yourself with encouraging peers who help you grow. Change your mindset. Practice in safe spaces. Celebrate your mistakes. Keep a mistake journal. And use humor. These strategies will help you embrace mistakes and move forward on your journey to fluency. Conclusion. Hello, everyone. We have reached the end of our journey together. What a fantastic experience it has been. As we wrap up, I want you to remember one important thing. Fluency is not a destination. It's a continuous process. This means that learning English is a journey that never truly ends. You will keep improving every day, and that's something to celebrate. Throughout this video, you've learned some key components to help you on your path to fluency. We talked about the importance of having the right mindset, how to practice regularly, and the value of engaging with native speakers. We also explored how to integrate English into your daily life and set achievable goals. Additionally, we discussed the power of listening and how to overcome the fear of making mistakes. So, let's ask ourselves, what's stopping you? What is holding you back from taking that first step today? Remember, every word you speak brings you closer to your goal. Every sentence, every conversation, and every mistake is part of your journey. So, don't be afraid to take that leap. I encourage you to take action. Start today. Maybe it's learning 10 new words, having a short conversation in English, or listening to a podcast. Whatever it is, just begin. The key is to keep moving forward. Now, I want you to think about your goals. What do you want to achieve in your English learning journey? Write it down. Having a clear goal will help you stay focused and motivated. Remember, it's okay to have big dreams, but break them down into smaller, achievable steps. This way, you can celebrate your progress along the way. Join our community. You are not alone in this journey. Share your progress with others. Talk about your experiences, your successes, and even your mistakes. This will not only help you stay motivated, but also inspire others. When we share, we learn from each other, and we grow together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos packed with even more tips, strategies, and inspiration to help you on your English learning journey. We will explore new topics, share stories, and continue to grow together. Thank you for being part of this journey. Remember, every step you take is a step toward fluency. Keep speaking, keep growing, and never stop believing in yourself. Until next time, take care, and I can't wait to see you in our next video. You've got this.